What will you plant in that ever-fertile soil of universal creative medium, of divine mind? What word will be declared into your next creation? Is it joy-filled? Or is it fear-filled? Whichever it is, it will be fulfilled. And what memories do you have of joy in your life that you can remember now? Now thank yourself, and when you're ready, come back to present moment. It's called a meditative visualization for yourself, in case you've never done one. You can write down your own questions and do this for yourself. But it's good to ask your soul, what is next? As Reverend Louis mentioned, this weekend we celebrate Memorial Day, and I, like many, am grateful for and to all those who have come before. And not only the military, but all that's come before in life, in my life, in the life of this center. Because it's the ability to have this life, this nation, these opportunities, and you, my spiritual family. Oh my gosh. I am filled with so much love today and joy as I recognize the importance of this opportunity in my life. The feeling of joy, you know, permeates life as we nurture the soil of our minds with love. The more love put into our ideas and beliefs, the more joyous I believe our experience to be. Ram Dass writes, what we're seeing out there is the projection of where we're at. The projection of the clingings of our minds. What we're seeing out there is the projection of where we're at. The projection of the clingings of our minds. I love the visual of that. Clinging to our minds. It's like Garfield the cat can't let go. You know, so those are our strong beliefs that would cling to us, that cleave to us, that we're afraid to give over to whatever's next. You know, you don't give your bad habits to anybody else. They pick them up. You pick up your own stuff. You like to blame my parents, my partner, my 14 exes, whatever it is. It's not my fault. Okay. I have an example of a projection of my mind for you this morning. And most of us have a home, someplace we live, whatever that is. Mine is, I entitled My Dream Home. Because till it's built, it's clinging in the mind. It's hanging around there, waiting to be expressed. And building a home, I found, is quite an undertaking. First, it begins with an idea. And second, if you're physically having a house built, there's a plan, and there's permits, and there's contractors, and there's timetables, and there's delays, and there's unexpecteds, and there's, oh, isn't that something I didn't expect? That's wonderful. And so I remember we had gone and looked at what we thought were going to be these 3 little windows, stained glass windows, going up the stairway on one wall. Took this major flying airplane trip for 4 days to the Midwest to look at these. Didn't buy those. Bought something else. Something better. 13-foot stained glass window. One window. Same price as the 3 little ones. But oh my God, it was so much more than we thought we were going to get, but we remained open. And so there's opportunity along the way, even though you think you want to have this. Maybe when you get there, you realize it's really about that. It was thrilling, that process. It was frustrating. And at the end result, very rewarding. To know that this, the home, the center of my life, is the culmination of every idea about it that I have ever had in my mind. Culmination because I had some grandiose ideas mixed with limited ones, as I just mentioned. And not unlike experiences in life, I might say. Building a home is pretty much lets it all hang out, because there it is. In a home, it's right in front of you. It's a physical structure, one that doesn't move very easily. Building a home requires a lot of love in the process because there are unforeseen demands upon it that do pop up, aren't there? Sounds like dating. There are things like change orders, moving a wall here or there, adding a door, and whoops, forgot to choose the countertop material. So there's opportunities and pop-ups along the way. And it's how we manage those pop-ups that tell us how we believe. With the test of patience, specifically my patience. But I do know that with each decision along the way, there was an opportunity to be joyful. An opportunity to be joyful. I wasn't always joyful, but I am now. Joseph Goldstein said, cultivating an active mindfulness of one's experience, moment to moment, is the path to awakening. It's the path to awakening. I believe it's possible to awaken all at once. And we all had that aha. But usually, it's a process. It's a pathway. It's a certain set of stimuli that get us moving and create that next opportunity. Trust me, while building this house, I was never more awake. I was never more awake. Sometimes all night. Do I love my home? I do. I do. Do I feel joy when I'm home? You bet I do. Would I today do it differently? Yes, I would. I would do it differently. Because I have awakened on the path and have cultivated new ideas for myself. And the new ideas are nuggets of joy that rise from within my soul to be shared. And just like you, as you process through life, you have those nuggets that pop up. I had a conversation this morning, a little a teaser this morning from someone who said, oh, I got something to tell you after my house does what it does. And I can hardly wait. Patience, Michael, patience. And so for all that joy that has risen, I say, for that love of joy, let them out. Let all those out. Let all those ideas out that you are. Say with me, we're going to do this 3 times, please. For the love of joy, I let my very best show up.
I let my very best show up.
For the love of joy,
For the love of joy,
I let my very best show up. One more time. For the love of joy, I let my very best show up. You get that? We'll see. So, every day is a new day. We know that. We hear that a lot. It's a new day. We can do it different. Every day is a new day. And each moment a thrilling point of power called decision. We get to decide every moment, every day. In front of every person, every experience. We get to decide. That's powerful to me. That's so powerful to me. You can say yes. You can say no. You can say maybe. Or I don't know. But be honest. Because it's your point of power. Every decision is a limitless opportunity to infuse life with our most current awakening. What new idea do you have? What needs to be expressed? Who are you now? Not 30 minutes ago. Not an hour ago. Who are you now? I leave you with the words of William Saroyan. In the time of your life, live. Namaste.